Hello and welcome to the veterinary anatomy brainry, and today we got a sample from the wildlife department, and one of our dedicated students has collected this sample. Besides, she has collected some other samples also. So today we'll be discussing about this lung. These are the lungs of leopard. A very young leopard was there that was brought to the postmortem, and we have collected, our student has collected this for the Department of Anatomy. So in front of you, you can see these are the lungs of a leopard, basically paired organ. So one of the lung is this one and one of the lung is this one. And if you touch this lung, it's very soft and very delicate, and if you put this lung in the water, it will usually float because of the air and because of the presence of the alveoli. And usually the right lung, so this part is the right part, or the right lung usually is larger as compared to that of the left lung. That is a normal feature, and in case of dog also, that the right one is bigger as compared to that of the left lung. So lung itself is basically divided into the number of lobes by these fissures. You can see here the left lung is divided into lobes, and you can see in the right lung also it is divided into the lobes. You can see here one of the lobe is this one, and these are called as the fissures, and the fissures are so deep that they will reach up to the hilus of the lung. Hilus is the area where there is an entry of the part of this, the trachea. So trachea usually divides into the two bronchi, and they will enter into the lungs, and the area where the this bronchi, where the blood vessels enter or leave the lung, that's called as the hilus of the lung. And these fissures divide the lungs into the number of the lobes, and usually if you see, there is a variation in the number of the lobes between the right lung and the left lung. So if you see the right lung, usually it has this one of the lobe. So this is one of the lobe in the right lung, you call it the cranial lobe. And same thing if you see here in the left lung, this is the cranial lobe. So but the difference here is in the left lung is that the cranial lobe is itself divided into two parts. So this is one part of the cranial lobe, that's called the cranial part, and this is the caudal part. Altogether, this is whole is a cranial lobe. So one of the difference here, you can find out that the cranial lobe in the left lung is divided in two parts, while as in the right lung it is undivided. Then you can see this lobe. This is the intermediate lobe or the middle lobe, and the middle lobe is usually absent in case of the left lung. Cannot see middle anything here. So this is the middle one. Then this is the caudal one, caudal right. So caudal left is also present here. So you can see only two lobes, the cranial lobe divided into two parts, and the caudal lobe. Here you can see the cranial undivided, you can see the middle one, you can see the caudal one. Besides, you can see one more lobe here. Just to remove this is, so here there is one more lobe, this one, this is called the accessory lobe. So altogether in the right lung of the leopard, there are the four lobes. One is the cranial, one is the middle, one is the accessory here, and one is the caudal lobe. In the left lung, there are only two lobes, the cranial lobe and the caudal lobe, but the cranial lobe is itself divided into the two parts. So if you turn this to show you the hilus, so this is the right lung, one lobe. So this is cranial, this is middle, this is caudal, and this is that accessory lobe. And this is here on the ventral aspect of this. This is the cranial lobe divided into this part and this part, and this is the caudal left lobe of the left lung. So the hilus is here where the bronchi will enter. So this is the area where you can call the hilus. This is the trachea. So trachea is divided into two parts. So bronchi, left bronchi and the right bronchi. So this is the area what you call as the hilus. So this was about the gross morphology. The number of the lobulations in case of it is almost similar to that of the dog, or in case of the cat is also similar to that of the lung. So this sample was there to show you. So